8 foods reverse insulin resistance. 1. Turmeric, 100% effective in preventing diabetes. A 2009 study found curcumin, an active compound found in turmeric, was 500 to 100,000 times more effective than the prescription drug metformin at activating glucose uptake. In another study of 240 pre-diabetic adults, patients were given either 250 mg of curcumin or a placebo every day. After 9 months, none of those taking curcumin developed diabetes, but 16.4% of the placebo group did. In other words, the curcumin was 100% effective at preventing type 2 diabetes. 2. Ginger lowers fasting blood glucose by 10.5%. In a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, 88 diabetics were divided into 2 groups. Every day one group received a placebo, while the other received 3 1-gram capsules of ginger powder. After 8 weeks, the ginger group reduced their fasting blood sugar by 10.5%. But the placebo group increased their fasting blood sugar by 21%. In addition, insulin sensitivity increased significantly more in the ginger group. In another study, researchers proved that 1600 mg per day of ginger improves 8 markers of diabetes, including insulin sensitivity. Many other studies prove the value of ginger for diabetes. For a complete list of studies, visit GreenMedInfo's page on ginger health benefits. 3. Cinnamon, less than half a teaspoon a day reduces blood sugar levels. Cinnamon is one of the oldest spices and most popular spices. It's been used for millennia both for its flavoring and medicinal qualities. Cinnamon has been shown to normalize blood sugar levels in type 2 diabetics by improving the ability to respond to insulin. A meta-analysis of 8 clinical studies shows that cinnamon extracts lower fasting blood glucose levels. Cinnamon works in part by slowing the rate at which the stomach empties after eating. In one study, subjects ate about a cup of rice pudding with and without about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Adding the cinnamon slowed the rate the stomach emptied from 37% to 34.5% and significantly slowed the rise in blood sugar levels. Even less than a half of a teaspoon a day reduces blood sugar levels in type 2 diabetics. 4. Olive leaf extract, results comparable to metformin. University of Auckland researchers proved that olive leaf extract decreases insulin sensitivity. In a randomized, double-blinded, placebo-controlled study, 46 overweight men were divided into 2 groups. One group received capsules containing olive leaf extract, and the other group received a placebo. After 12 weeks, olive leaf extract lowered insulin resistance by an average of 15%. It also increased the productivity of the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas by 28%. The researchers noted that supplementing with olive leaf extract gave results comparable to common diabetic therapeutics, particularly metformin. 5. Berries lower after-meal insulin spike. Studies show the body needs less insulin for sugar balance after a meal if berries are also eaten. In a study of healthy women in Finland, subjects were asked to eat white and rye bread with or without a selection of different pureed berries. Starch in the bread alone spikes after meal glucose levels. But the researchers found that adding berries to the bread significantly reduced the after-meal insulin spike. Strawberries, bilberries, lingonberries, and chokeberries were effective. So was a mixture consisting of strawberries, bilberries, cranberries, and blackberries. 6. Black seed, Nigella sativa, just 2 grams reduces insulin resistance. Study of 94 diabetic patients, researchers prescribed either 1, 2 or 3 grams a day of Nigella sativa capsules. They found that at the dose of 2 grams per day, black seed significantly reduced fasting blood glucose and insulin resistance. The higher dose of 3 grams per day did not result in additional benefits. Black seed has been treasured for thousands of years for its healing properties. It is sometimes referred to as Roman coriander, black sesame, black cumin, and black caraway. It's been called the remedy for everything but death. 7. Spirulina increases insulin sensitivity by 225%. In a randomized study of insulin-resistant patients, researchers compared the power of spirulina and soy to control insulin levels. They assigned 17 patients to receive 19 grams of spirulina a day. The other 16 patients received 19 grams of soy. After 8 weeks, the spirulina group on average increased their insulin sensitivity by 224.7%, while the soy group increased their insulin sensitivity by 60%. In addition, 100% of the spirulina group improved their insulin sensitivity, while only 69% of the soy group improved. 8. Berberine just as good as 3 different diabetes drugs. Berberine is a bitter compound found in the roots of several plants including golden seal, barberry, and Oregon grape. Studies prove it's just as good as prescription diabetes drugs. Chinese researchers compared berberine to metformin in a pilot study of 36 patients. They found berberine lowered blood sugar levels just as well as metformin in just 3 months. The patients also significantly decreased their fasting blood glucose and their after-meal blood glucose. In the same study, researchers gave berberine to 48 diabetics for 3 months. After only 1 week, berberine lowered both fasting and post-meal blood glucose levels. In addition, their insulin resistance dropped 45%. Other researchers conducted a meta-analysis of 14 studies involving 1,068 participants. They found berberine performed just as well as metformin, glipizide and rosiglitazone. Those are 3 of the top diabetes drugs on the market. And berberine has no serious side effects. We really hope that